Yeah, good week.
Not bad. I'm like that. I've got my little towel.
It's so hot. I would say it's muggy and moist.
Do you know what? I was toying with doing mine from outside.
Oh, you little rebel, you.
On my ratatan furniture outside tonight.
Oh,
If I had a laptop, that might not be a bad idea, actually. I haven't got a laptop, so...
What is that? That looks like a Ric Flair. Woo! Is that a Ric Flair?
Woo!
It's a Ric Flair.
It is a Ric Flair. It is.
Wearing Flash Gordon pants.
Oh, dearie me.
So, if we are all ready, I am recording audio. Don't start. Just don't start. Right. Are we ready, people?
Yeah, ready.
Ready.
3, 2, 1.
The uncle of an 11-year-old girl.
This is the As Yet Unnamed Podcast with Ian Barstow, Damian Lee, and Darren Antrobus.
Hello, welcome along to the As Yet Unnamed Podcast. My name is Ian Barstow. Welcome to episode number 5. Funky new talk over music we like. Thank you very much for downloading this episode of the podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, hello and thank you as well. If you want to get in contact with the show, you can do on Twitter at As Yet Unnamed Pod. Follow the link in the show notes, leave us a recorded message or leave a comment in YouTube. If you want to watch us on YouTube, youtube.com/IanHRP. All the links in the show notes that you will need. It's very like summery, warm music, this. I like. Right, let's introduce the other two people involved in this podcast. Mr. Darren Antrobus, good evening.
Yo. How are you? You all right?
I am very well, thank you. And Mr. Damian Lee, hello.
Hello. That was very Austin Powers. I liked it.
I know, it's good music. I found it today.
I do like that.
I like a lot. And it feels appropriate for the fact that me and Damian are both sweltering.
We are. I've got a little bit of a wet wipe on the go. Yeah.
That's not,
I've got my little
gonna,
flannel.
That's not going to dry you up, Damien, having a wet wipe on your forehead.
I know. It's
What are you doing?
Right. I don't know. It's getting me spikes. There we go.
Have you ever used that cooling spray?
No, I haven't.
No, it comes in a. It's I think it's basically compressed water vapor stuff.
It's aircon in a can.
Yeah, it basically is, but it works so well. It's gorgeous. You spray it around you, and it just makes the whole place cool.
It's
gorgeous.
genius. It's basically someone just gone, do you know what? We need an idea. Let's get a load of little bottles, put a little thing in it, and just spray our face. It's just water in a bottle.
Yeah, there was someone, and this is no word of a lie. There was someone that used to bottle air from a beauty spot in the UK and sell it on the internet. And they go out with nets, and I'm not joking, they go out with nets with holes in, waft it around, and then push the air into the bottle, into these little jars.
And I bet it's on
and then sell it. It's about 25 quid a bottle.
What?
It's mad, I know.
What's the link?
I will share the link at one point. So yes, coming up on today's show, we are going to be talking about the news. We've all got some news stories. Well, me and Damien have. Darren's going to talk about his holiday. We've got a music quiz, which I'm really looking forward to playing with you, because I'm hoping it's going to send you slightly mad at some points because you won't be able to get what these things are. I will explain more. And then this week's top 5 list, we are doing our top 5. Our top 5 children's toys of all time.
Woo!
Damien has props.
Oh,
Damien's obviously saved his.
Great.
If you're watching on YouTube, you might wonder why Damien is looking to the side. I think there's someone at the door. Is there?
Is that the takeaway?
Actually, there is.
Is that your tea, the takeaway? No?
Just pop round just to say hi, have a little chat at the door. I'm doing a podcast. That's great.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Right. So let's do our week's news and all that sort of stuff. Darren, you were on holiday, and Damien, look closely. Darren, turn to your side.
Oh yes. Okay. I need to remove my headphones for this, but
okay.
Can you see the tan line of the sunglasses?
Wow.
That is not the worst it's been. The worst it's been, I've looked like Donatello from the Turtles.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
It was always my favourite.
I normally am really brown on my forehead because I've got a large forehead, as you can see with no hair. And then I go red here.
Basically got a bald head.
Yeah, and then I normally have white all around here and all around there. Really, really, really good tan lines.
Done really well. Because, I mean, I probably was an albino in a different life. Nothing wrong with albinos, but I'm very white. And I think, I went travelling and it took me probably 9 months to get any sort of colour. Any. It was like a pinky brown.
Did you not go bright red like the lobster from Mermaid?
I did go red. Then I peeled and I had some sort of ishy colour. So I came back from travelling. Oh, you've been away for a year, Damien. You sure?
So yeah, Darren, you were meant to be on holiday for longer than you were. Why did you come back early? What happened?
Right, basically what it was, we went to the Isle of Wight, which was fantastic. Isle of Wight was just like being in the Mediterranean. It was perfect. And we came back. So instead of coming back on, because we only booked a weekend away. So instead of coming back on the Monday, we said, I tell you what, we get back into...
You missed that, Damien.
Yeah, book.
Did you let it pass?
Don't start, please. Shush.
You see, we're 5 shows in now, and I'm letting it go because I even said it the other day. I was in the office at my table, and someone said, "Oh, can you get us the table?" I said, "Yeah, I'll book it."
So instead of coming back on the Monday, we said, "Well, when we get back, we sail back into Southampton on the Monday." Let's go across the south coast and just go to Bournemouth, which is about half an hour away, or 20 minutes away or so, from Southampton. And with it being forecast really nice and hot for the foreseeable down there, we thought, let's go there. So we got there. Hotel was fine. Everything was fine. Until we went down to the beach and the commercial area, where all the cafes were and all that kind of stuff. And it was just nuts. A few episodes ago, I said we went to Wales for the weekend. There was no social distancing. I actually took some of Boris's advice.
Did it get there? I mean, what's the matter with you? Is it anything with okay?
Why?
Is that it? Just try not saying okay.
So we
what do you say when you vomit, or the other word for it? Pook. Oh, I've just pooked. I just had a poop. Honestly, you're a radio presenter, man. Do you know what I mean?
From the Potteries. Shut up.
That's true. I do like the Potteries, actually.
Anyway, so let me continue the story. So basically what happened, when we got down to the commercial centre, and we said a few weeks ago there was no social distancing in Wales. Do you remember that episode that we did?
I do, yes. Yep. We were on it, funnily enough.
Yeah. In Bournemouth, it was just like COVID had never happened. There was nobody with a mask in a restaurant, in a cafe, nobody with a mask in the public toilets. It was like, to the point where my other half put a mask on, went to the public toilets, and she got stared at as if to go, "What are you doing?" And you're meant to wear a mask. It's indoors. What are you doing?
See, it is mad. It's because our infection rate is going up, unfortunately. To be serious about it, our infection rates are increasing. It looks like there could be early signs of a second wave in Europe, and in the first lot, we were about 2 weeks behind that, and our infections have gone up by they were 100 higher today than they were yesterday.
See, the thing is, what I need to get the point across is that we took. There you go. We took.
I'm proud of you. We've been on a long journey since 1989, when me and you used to go and collect conkers. And
a bit of breaking news.
Oh yeah.
Hang on.
We'll be out of date by the time this comes out. But apparently, Belgium, the Bahamas. If you come back from there, you have to quarantine as of Saturday morning. So there you go.
So I took. So I took Boris's advice and everybody else's advice, the people in the know and in the media. They say, if it's busy somewhere, use your noddle, go somewhere where it's not. So we came home an hour later.
So how long were you actually there for then? How many days? Just the one?
In Bournemouth.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Really?
We were in 2 hours and we said, don't want to stay here. this is not safe. You're more than likely going to catch something.
Do you know what?
It sounds really bad,
what?
but yeah.
No. I admire you for that, buddy. I think you're being sensible. You kind of, it is a shame, unfortunately, because my kids obviously go to school, and I think at the moment I'm a bit, we're only kind of 5 weeks away, and the anger I think that's spilling over at the moment is why they open pubs over schools, and or if Darren said it, schools. I'm kind of I'm on the same thing as you. I'm a bit like, do you know what? Let's get rid of this thing. Let's try and at least get it down, squash it down. But I'm all hoping and praying that the boys at Oxford can come up with that vaccine first. So let's.
Well, they reckon that if in order to open schools, they're going to have to close other things.
Yeah.
So they think they're probably going to have to close pubs and restaurants in order to allow schools to reopen.
It works for Clarkson, May and Hammond. We're not quite sure it works for Antrobus, Lee and Barstow. But they're doing it anyway. You're listening to the As Yet Unnamed Podcast.
And on saying that, if anyone, I would imagine everybody has seen the horrific footage from Beirut, Lebanon.
Terrible.
It is just
terrible.
It's because I saw it obviously on Twitter. The videos are out very, very quickly, and there's something extremely fascinating about it. But also, it looks like a really, really good special effect in a movie.
I was convinced.
It's one of the.
I was watching it, and I said to my other, I just let out this kind of what the.
Yeah.
And I thought that's going to be a nuke. That's going to be something to that kind of size.
I think we all automatically thought, is that terrorism? And look, it's a horrible tragedy, isn't it? But for once, it by the looks of it is obviously someone's fault for leaving that warehouse. But for once, at least it wasn't a network of. To date, I mean, obviously this could change by the time this podcast comes out, but it doesn't seem like it's been intentionally blown up.
If that was terrorism, Damo, then that's a whole new level. That is a whole new level.
Yeah.
Well, it is, and it's and my heart goes out to every and Beirut and Lebanon at the minute. They're struggling anyway. They're in the midst of a massive financial crisis, hyperinflation, all that sort of stuff. They're really, really struggling, and that is their biggest. That everything in the country comes through that port. So the international community needs to make sure that they step up and help, provide all the assistance they can, because irrespective of what the country is about, all of that sort of stuff. The people affected are like you and me. They're exactly the same. They have the same sort of lives. They have the same issues. They have the same money issues, job issues, family love, all of that sort of stuff. Every single person is the same and has the same issues. It doesn't matter where you come from. So just because it's over there and it's just them, then it doesn't matter. We all need to step up and do what we can to help.
I think we all do in everything. Well said. Hear.
So, going from that and the rather depressing news, I'm going to bring you a nice, happy story. So, my news for this week then, it's one of those stories you read the headline and you sort of think, is that real? So, I'm going to read you the headline. This is from the Daily Mirror on the 4th of August. Mum wakes up daughter, 21, every day by licking her all over and pretending she's a dog.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'll tell you that. So the headline is, Mum wakes up daughter, 21, every day by licking her all over and pretending she's a dog.
Right, so if this was the 1st of April, I would have pointed that out and gone, that's the joke story in the tabloid press.
It's a mix between Brookside and a dodgy German porn channel.
It is basically, it's a new series called S Mothered, which is on the TLC channel, I believe.
What does S
Watch it loads, that channel.
Yeah, I'm not sure what S Mothered stands for, but it examines the close relationship and quirks that come with being very close mother-daughter relationships. So, Marcia, 68, and her 21-year-old daughter the daughter says, her mum is definitely my best friend, and they have a bizarre routine each morning. So let me just scroll down.
Please
Do you
don't.
have to be honest?
There's no video of this, is there?
No, there is no video. But I love it when my mummy licks me.
No. Do you know?
It kind of makes me feel closer to her.
No.
We're doing something funny and out of the ordinary. It's a thing we do every single day. Licking isn't the only unusual part of the pair's morning routine. When she's finally out of bed, Alina playfully chases her mum around the house.
There's something going on here.
Oh no, this is
When
right,
Alina was
is it?
very little, she didn't have much stamina. So when I said, "You can't get me," you can't get me, she apparently act like they're dogs and chase each other around. Now, there's another little bit in this series which I may just have to watch just to see. Where is it? Yes. So another new mother and daughter have a particularly unusual way of starting the day. 55-year-old is the mum and 19-year-old is the daughter. They start each day by taking a shower together.
Good. Okay, you're listening to the podcast. Still lots to come on the show.
Stripped, fully naked, the pair share their walk-in shower together, and Mum Mary even helps wash her daughter, lathering her up, getting her ready for the day.
Let's put this in perspective, right? Shall we? That's a bit like me showering with my 78-year-old dad if he was still alive.
Do you know
That's not
what?
right.
Once in 1996, Ian and I maybe shed a bath. It was a little bath. We had a little ducky in there, and that was it. But I'm sorry, I ain't going in the shower with me dad. Oh,
Yeah, no.
Wash me down. What? No, this isn't. It just brought.
That reminds me.
No,
This story, Ian, reminds me. Do you remember that TV show that was on Channel 5, and only Channel 5 could get away with that, of where the grown-up men are babied and they were...
Do you know what? I don't know what's the matter with you two. Seriously, no wonder you got a sweat on reading that story. Oh, I know. I'll have a look at the most gross story I can bring onto this show.
The headline. So on my Apple News, the headline just popped up on my Apple News feed, and as if it was something I was interested in. I was like, I'm going to talk about that on the podcast.
You want to have a look at your settings, mate. Tailor those pop-ups, I think.
To be honest, forget this flannel. Nan, can you come lick me? I'm matter with you, honestly.
So, Damian, nice and quick, your story.
Yeah,
please.
mine's really, really quick, and it's something that was on the news, and it was like, again, he gets more and bizarre and more bizarre. So I'm just going to say one thing to you, and you'll know who it is, hopefully. China.
Donald Trump.
China. So he's basically turned around now, old Trumpy, and he said he's banning TikTok. Banning it. Not having it in America. It's going. Now, not only is it helping out the millions in the country by getting together and all doing little lip syncs and everything like that, wants to ban it. Gone. TikTok, gone. Air, let's ban that. Rain, let's ban it. You know what? Let's ban your hair, mate.
But that word...
So I'll quickly, if he does that, because it is massive. TikTok is blowing up everywhere. I've got TikTok. I can spend hours watching
it's great.
videos on TikTok.
Not like any of my videos, but, it's fine.
Well, you've not liked any of mine on YouTube, but anyway, there you go. So, Ian HRP on YouTube, thank you. If he does ban it, I'll tell you what, he will lose so many votes from the younger people and older people as well.
You might have to cut this thing out, what I'm about to say, but...
you do it clean edit then?
Yes, I will do it clean, but I know what Ofcom are like about conspiracy theories, okay? But there was a conspiracy theory that TikTok security isn't... There was just a question over it, and I don't know what it was. It was in the news.
But the thing is, so the reason that they're wanting to ban it is they believe that it's a national security issue because all of the data for users goes back to China, apparently, allegedly. That's what they reckon happens. TikTok have come out and said, actually, all American users, their data is in America. But, so they're going to go after TikTok. So go after Facebook, who know more about you than you know about yourself. Go after Google, who know more about you than you know about yourself. Go after Twitter. All of these apps, you do not get free stuff on the internet without some cost. And the cost of that is that they know what you do. So Facebook will know that I have a particular interest in podcasts because it keeps showing me all stuff about podcasts.
Yeah.
And photography and all of that sort of stuff. So it knows your interests.
Because it does.
Google will know if you search for something and then it will just keep showing you adverts and adverts and adverts and say, right, you're interested in this. So if you want free internet and you don't want to be paying for your Facebook, your YouTube, your Twitter, all of that sort of stuff, you've got to accept that as part of that, the advertising and the tracking and the Google and the cookies and all that sort of stuff all rolls into that. You've got to accept it unless you want to start paying for it.
To be fair, there's only one person that can sum this up, and he's got blonde hair.
Vote Ric Flair.
Yeah, no, probably not actually. Definitely don't vote Vince McMahon. He's a Donald Trump donor. Anyway.
Yes, he is. Very, very true. I enjoyed this week's news.
Yes, that was the news. We will be right back after this quick, short, really, really good quality jingle.
3 men close to a midlife crisis. 3 microphones. 1 Zoom call. All lead to this. It's the As Yet Unnamed Podcast.
You are indeed listening to the As Yet Unnamed Podcast. We have done the news. We are now going to do a quiz that I have put together for Damian and Darren. I'm going to play this bit of music. Quizzy type music. So, the basic rules of this are very simple.
Yes.
Have you got a pen and paper ready?
I have,
Yes, good.
Yep.
You can play along at home because I'm not going to give you the answer straight away. So, basically, I have 13 bits of sound. We will rattle through them, don't worry. Each one of them is a sound or a very, very short clip of a TV theme tune or something from a TV show.
Oh, I love this!
Some of them are easy, some of them are fairly difficult. And by short, I mean some of them are less than a second. And I want you to tell me what the show is, but keep your answers quiet and we will come back to them maybe at the end of the show. If we have time. I will do the answers, but you know what I mean. Anyway, right, let me fade this out because I need to change the channel on my podcast, my jingle app. So, I'll be ready to play the Can You Name the TV Show from the Very Short Clip game show?
Love this, can't wait.
Right, clip number 1, listen very closely.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Do that again.
Clip number 1 again.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be like a...
No.
Write it down.
Yeah.
I will give you one more time. Clip number 1. There you go.
It's like that.
Right. Are we ready? Clip number 2.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
I thought you might know that one. Do you want me to play that again, or are you happy with that one?
No. Let's play it once again for the listeners. Go on.
I feel like I want to carry on, but I don't.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
Right. Number 3 on this little game showy thing.
Yeah, easy. That's so
Yeah.
See, easy. Right.
Yeah.
Clip number 3.
Okay.
Sorry, clip number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4. Number 4.
I know that. So exciting. I know that.
Darren, do you want that again?
Oh,
Please,
I know
yeah.
that. Oh, it's exciting.
No, I can't even.
Need to be some you didn't know.
Love this
Not even
game.
close. Not even close. Oh.
I need a clue. Can you give a clue?
You're not having a clue. That's not part of the game.
No.
No, you're not giving a clue.
Right. Clip number 5. I'll be surprised if you get this one. There you go.
I think I know that one too.
I feel like I've seen this. Yeah. Can you do that again,
right.
please?
I'll play this again.
I think I know that.
Okay. Right.
Do you want to tell me who he's looking at? For the people that who's he looking at? Who's in your room, man? Because you keep
out the
going.
window.
Who are you looking at? Who's in there? Is Doris in there? Our Trolloc producer. I tell you what, I'm sick of her.
She's cleaning in
the
her
other day,
underwear.
and she gave me the running for this show. And do you know what she turned around at the end of the call? Thanks, Darren. Oh, it's Donna.
Clip number 6. Are we ready?
How many of these are there?
13. We've got to move on.
All right.
And again.
Know it.
One last time.
Not going to be cocky, but I'm going to win this.
Number 7.
Number 7, please.
God. Oh, I know that one.
No, you don't, because I don't know that. Do it again. Why?
Right, do it again. One last time. Aha!
I know that
Right,
one.
number 8. Number 8.
That sounds like the music from Home Alone.
Right, we'll move on. Right, number 9. You should both know this one.
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah.
Oh, Damien! Damien's not sure.
I can't believe it.
I will play it one more time.
No, I don't. Please don't.
No, I'll do it one more time.
I got that straight away.
Oh, no, I do. Yes, I do.
Oh, I hope
Yeah.
so. You got it wrong.
I hope you've got it wrong as well. Right, number 10.
See all these eyebrow TV.
Oh,
programs.
these
I
are
ain't got them.
Now the problem I've got with it, some of it,
It's not highbrow.
No,
it's not highbrow. It's very, very popular.
What
and
should,
it's
what
not
should be something
highbrow.
like Downton Abbey or something? I don't know.
oh, it's going
It's
to be BBC4.
Right, it's not. No, it's not. It's on BBC Two. It's very, very popular.
Who watches
I'm gonna play it
BBC
one
Two
more
anymore
time.
since
Play
1992?
it one more time. And there you go. Yeah,
Okay, I think I know that.
You think you know that? Okay, right. We have 3 more. At number 11, our 11th clip is this one.
Hang on, whoa,
Yeah.
what number are we on?
Number 11.
No, we're not, because
Yes, we are.
I've missed 2 then.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, I
It's
don't
probably because
believe
you.
it.
It's probably because you keep looking at Donna in your house. Because someone's there, you keep looking at her.
I almost sent you a flipping score sheet because I knew you wouldn't be able to cope with this. Right. This is number 11. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's an old- sounds like an
really
old
happy
one.
with that one. Yeah. Right. Number 12.
Yeah, that's
These
easy.
aren't just kids' programs, are they? They're all.
No. These are any programs.
Okay, let's have that one again.
Really? Do you have to have it twice, Damien?
Well, I can
Yeah,
hear
we'll do
it
it.
because your little voice and your oh no, I can hear it, could I? Because you big bear. Ooh.
Right. The very last one. Are we ready?
Yeah.
That sounds
So
like.
exciting! Oh, I love it.
I am going to take a pot look on that and see what I've got.
That's brilliant.
Okay.
I'm so
Right,
hot. So hot. Woo. Right.
There are our 13 clips.
Very good.
Right. Do you want the answers now?
Yes.
Yes, I think we should.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we each have a guess?
And then tell us who's right and who's
I
wrong.
know it's more time, but we kind of do own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right,
I'll go back and forth, and we'll have a guess.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right. First one. The clip was this. Darren.
It's got to be a Star Trek thing, spin-off thing.
Damien.
I think I'm wrong now. I've got BBC News.
Oh no.
It can't be that. I can't.
Jack Bauer.
24.
24.
Oh.
Oh, God.
BBC News. What's the matter with me? I'm turning into you, lads. What's in the new world?
Yeah, 24.
Wow.
And it's a really short intro because I think it's only about sort of 6 seconds long.
It
So
is,
yeah,
yeah.
right. You both got none and none for that
Right.
one. Right. Number 2. This was a clip. Damien.
Bottom.
Darren.
Bottom.
Can you remember it?
Yes,
when we went
you
to
were
watch
right.
it, Ian, and we were all excited, and then we got the VHS, and were mistakes.
Right. Third one. Darren.
Casualty.
Damien.
Casualty.
Yes. I like that theme tune. The new one's not as good. I prefer
Charlie
it.
Fairhead, who's in that,
Is he still in it?
he's one of the UK's highest paid actors.
Really?
One of the
Hasn't he been doing it? How
UK's
long's that? Hasn't he been doing that for like 30 odd years?
Yes, yeah. Very beginning. Charlie Fairhead, minted.
Right, number 4.
Okay.
Who did I go to last? Who did I go to last? Darren. Damian.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes! We talked about it last week.
Yes.
I thought you'd get that, Darren.
No, never seen it.
Do you know what? There's no theme tune at all.
No,
This is
no.
it.
Dungeons and Dragons ride.
That's all it does. It just carries on talking. There's no theme
Yeah,
tune.
it's a bit sinister. It's a little bit like...
It is. Yes. Right,
yeah.
number 5. I'm not sure if you'll get this. Can't remember this one. Darren.
It sounds like a number of ones, but I can't put my finger on it right now, so
Damian.
I've gone for Nightmare.
No. You are both wrong.
it's a modernish one,
ready?
isn't it?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You will recognise it as soon as it starts to kick in. And it's someone that you know very well who presents it. You don't know them personally, but you know of them. Are you ready? It's really long, this bit. I'm talking up to where it starts to kick in, which is around about now.
It's Chris Evans.
I don't know this.
Deal or no deal?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I can't believe
Is that off now? Do they still... Is that a thing?
No, it's finished now.
It's not
It
a
went all
thing?
stupid. No, it went all stupid because they started acting like they were a clan, and they were sort of saying, "Oh, I can feel it in there."
Did we ever find out who the banker was, by the way?
No, but it was a producer.
Oh,
Sat on the end of a phone in the gallery.
okay.
Just to ruin your just to ruin it for you.
There you go.
Right, what are we? Number 6 was the most popular TV show of the summer. Was on BBC One, then moved to Channel
Bake Off.
4.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes, of course it is.
Great British Bake Off.
No, I preferred it on Channel 4. I actually preferred the presenters.
I have to be honest, I really enjoyed it. And
she's left, hasn't she? What?
Sandy-
Yes,
Sandy.
being replaced by
Sandy-
Matt Lucas.
Matt Lucas.
Yeah.
Won't be many pies left. Right, number 7.
Go outside, don't go outside. Go outside, go and spend. Go outside, go and spend. What about that?
That's very good, that.
Right, number 7, are we ready? What do you reckon it is?
I know that.
Darren.
Going live.
Yes, of course it is. Damien, what did you put?
I've got Going Live, just to show
Okay,
you.
that's fine. No, that's
no,
fine.
I've got Going Live.
I
yes.
believe you.
Thank you.
Right, you both struggled with this one. Number 8. This is a show that has been running for 20 years. And it's one of those shows that is repeated all of the time on loads of channels.
I know it.
And you can just sit there and watch it. Damien.
Midsummer Murders.
No. Darren.
Don't know.
You're not sure? You're both wrong. Grand Designs.
Never have got that.
No.
These are you,
No.
aren't they?
Yeah, because
you can imagine it.
Are you still working from home, by the way, Ian?
I am, yes. But
Daytime
Grand
telly.
Designs. No, well, it's not. It's 8 o'clock on Channel 4.
Oh. I
can
Grand
see
Designs is a
you now.
really good TV show.
In your little denim shorts with your Horlicks and your hair around
Yes,
your nipple,
it's a
sitting
perfect-
there going,
Yeah.
Teddy, this is a great
It is. It's really good. Anyway, right. Number 9.
I know
Both
it.
at the same time, because you both know this. Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Noel's
House
House Party.
Party.
Yes.
Yes, of course it is. I forgot. I can't play much of it. I forgot how good that theme tune was.
How excited were you when it used to be your continuity as a Saturday?
Yes.
But do you remember what Noel's House Party was before it became the house, the Great House?
It was always a great house.
No. It used to be Noel's Saturday Roadshow, where he used to go to different places in a big truck.
Yeah, but it wasn't the same show.
It was. It was.
No.
It's a different show,
Oh,
different
Darren.
name. Single
Noel's
point, not the same
Why
show.
do you do it sometimes?
It had the same
Why-
features. It had the same features
No,
in
it didn't.
It
You're
did.
so lovely as a human being, but sometimes I want to pull your ears and flick your little head. Oh, I remember. Oh, it's the same programme. So
At number 10. Right, you both didn't know this one either. Right, any guesses?
well, I'm going to have a guess, and I think
Go on then.
no. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to look like a big.
Stupid person.
Chew-Eye.
No,
Oh,
It's not.
No, I look like a big poo-head.
inside number 9.
Is that Steve Pemberton in that?
Yes.
See, I don't.
Honestly, if you have never watched it, you need to watch it. It is absolute. No, it is. Brilliant.
Is he
dark?
No.
Dark humour.
Is he as funny as Benny Dorm? And is he as funny as League of Gentlemen?
I've never watched Benny Dorm. It is as good as League of Gentlemen. In fact, for me, it's better than League of Gentlemen.
Honestly, I had nightmares about the League of Gentlemen with their piggy noses.
Oh, they're great. So funny.
Woke up and one of them was over me in my dream with his little piggy nose, and he just went horrible. Won't watch that show. Scared me. Piggy nose.
Honestly, inside number 9, I would highly recommend it because it is so clever. Every single episode is set in one place. And you then just have to try and work out what the twist is. It's brilliant.
It's getting on my nerves now. So again, just for the people who aren't watching this, Darren Antrobus keeps looking to the side as if there's someone in his room giving him little biscuits so he can put them in his little mouth. I've got little biscuits. Who's in your room?
There's nobody here. I'm just watching the bugs come in and attack everything.
Number 11. Moving on. Go on then. Who wants to answer that one?
Inspector Gadget.
No.
But
way
but it is
off.
it is old and it is a comedy program, isn't it?
Loosely.
Is it
Right. I'll give you a clue. It's set up north. Set up north with a young boy and his dog. No?
No.
I thought one of you would get this. Ready?
I know it. Briggs.
Go on.
It's Johnny Briggs.
It is Johnny Briggs. Well done. But you're not getting a point because you didn't get it.
Never seen it.
Right. What are we at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Damian's won this. Right. Number 12. You should both know this. You don't know this one, Damian.
Have you ever?
I can't believe he's got it wrong.
No.
You've got
Number
it
12.
wrong.
Right. Listen again. Number 12.
Can I
I've got it wrong.
Come
I can't
on.
believe.
No.
What was our top 5 last 2 weeks ago?
I'll do it again.
What was our top 5? What did we pick? Our top 5 TV shows of all time. What was it?
Hang
number
on,
one
hang
for all
on.
of us?
How can
I'm just going to get into the imaging chamber and send you a message.
I feel really bad how I didn't get that. And
Yeah.
I said it was and I even sang it like a big idiot.
Yeah, it is, of course, Quantum Leap.
Can you give us a bit more?
Absolutely useless. I can't believe you didn't get that.
All right, I won the quiz.
Right.
Hey?
Third and final one. Damien will know this one.
Is that? Can I have a go?
That's round the twist.
No, you can't, Darren.
I was going to say press gang, don't matter.
Press Gang.
Dexter
Yeah, that's
Fletcher. Great director.
Right, so yes, of course it was Round the Twist.
Yeah, of course it is. Yes.
So there you go. That was our Can You Name the TV show from the Very Short Clip Game Show. Did we all enjoy that?
I loved it. Can we do it again?
Yeah, they're all a bit.
Yes.
Most of them were okay. Some of them were a bit like.
No, Darren, it was a great game. You were just rubbish with your rubbish little head and your stupid spot and your stupid little Luke accent. I can't stand you. I'm going to flick your head. I'm going to flick it with my little finger. Flick it, flick it, flick it.
So the scores on the doors, Mr. Jaws Doors,
Jaws
that
Doors.
doesn't work. Jaws Doors is with 6 points. Failure, Darren. With 8 points, winner, Damien.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers. Thanks.
More of that next week.
I'd like
enjoyed
to
that.
thank
Right, move on.
Okay.
You'd like to thank me for doing all the work that went into doing that.
You spent time doing that. I can knock one of those up in about a minute.
We all know you can knock one up, Darren.
Yeah,
No,
don't want to know that at all.
not one off. Not one up.
I've got to say,
Anyway, coming up in the second. Go on then, quickly.
No, I've got to say, for someone that is, again, not a fashion guru, not many people can pull off brown. But I tell you what, but
It's not brown. It's mustard.
you can pull off mustard.
Thank you.
You pull that. I would probably I wouldn't go. Darren would just be a head. You wouldn't see anything else.
Thank you for commenting on my new T-shirt.
I like it.
You actually bought it. I thought somebody bought it for you. You had to wear it out of, thank you.
Maybe we can wear it together one time. Maybe you can wear it, I can wear it, then we can wear it together.
Mate, it's an extra large. It only just fits me. You're not going to get inside it. There's a clip. Anyway, back after this.
3 men close to a midlife crisis. 3 microphones. 1 Zoom call. All lead to this. It's the As Yet Unnamed Podcast.
Right, so you want each of you to do your...
Yeah.
Right, what order are we going to do it in so this doesn't go completely
It needs to be you
wrong?
first, doesn't it?
Well, I know me first, but then... Welcome back to the As Yet Unnamed Podcast. My name is Ian Barstow.
Hello, I'm Damian Lee.
Hi there, and I'm Darren Antrobus.
And you are listening to the As Yet Unnamed Podcast. Yeah, that works. Right, welcome back to the second half. You are listening to the podcast. Thank you so much for downloading and watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, click on like, comment, and share, and subscribe to the channel as well, youtube.com/IanHRP. If you're listening on a podcast app, then make sure you click on subscribe so you get our new episodes every single week. On Monday's episode, the interview episodes, which are coming towards the end of, it is Mr. Darren Antrobus's.
Oh dear.
So by the time this goes out, Darren's interview episode will already be ready for you to
I'm
listen
looking
to
forward to that.
Monday.
I'm having an early night.
It was a really good... I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I thought it was
I'm going to
a really
listen
good
to that.
talk.
I'm looking forward to that because I give him
Of
a lot
course,
of
you've
grief.
listened to all of the 14 other episodes I've put out, haven't you?
All of them. I mean, obviously, mine's probably second to Joe Lycett.
It is, actually.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And Darren won't share it anywhere because he's not on any social media.
I am. I'm on Facebook. I do Facebook.
Yeah, you need to get yourself on Twitter and Instagram.
I'm
So
on
doing this
Twitter, but I
podcast.
don't know
Yeah,
how
well,
to use it.
What
it's
you
not
want?
difficult.
Hashtags, this, that, and the other, and ats, and bats, and whatever it is. Yeah.
Darren, I tag you every week in multiple times a week in the amount of tweets I put out for this podcast, and not once have you liked it or shared it. Can you just do it?
So chopsy.
Thank you.
Seriously, just because you got mustard on and you look a bit handsome.
Yeah.
This is Vidal.
He's dressed like a maths teacher.
Do you realise how long these take me to do? How much editing goes into
Yeah, I
these?
know that, but this is why the show is named after you.
It's not, though.
It's not, no.
It's not the Ian Barstow show with Damian and Darren. It's the As Yet Unnamed Podcast.
Come on, it's a good top 5. I'm excited. Let's go.
Yes.
I want to know what's the little bear underneath with the little head and his little lips.
So our top 5 this week is top 5 children's toys. We will try and describe them to you. If you're watching on YouTube, I will put pictures out, and Damien has got some props as well. So I am not that interested in this one, so I'm going to go first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why?
Blame Barbara, our producer. She came up with this. Sorry about that.
So I'm going to go first with my top 5. We're going to leave Damien to last because I think he's probably more excited, and I want to. Anyway, my top 5 children's toys.
Yes.
Are as follows. I'm going to change my order on these because, So I'm going to go at number 5 with Tomy. If people remember, Tomy used to be a brand of
Can you give us a clue,
toys. Pinball.
For the benefit of the listeners as well.
I'm doing pinball movements. So basically, it's the Tomy Astro Shooter pinball. Which
Okay.
Ooh,
yeah, do you remember?
Yeah, I
I'll
do
put a picture
remember
up
that.
for people to
I think I had one of them. How
Yeah.
big was this thing? Was it like desktop?
When you were small, it was like full size table, but when
Yeah.
That's
now
really,
it's probably about
I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I remember
but
actually coming round to your house and playing that.
No, you didn't. We weren't friends then. So I'm going to say I got my inspiration for these. If you heard the news that Argos will be stopping doing their catalogues. If you search the Argos catalogues, they have literally put every single catalogue online for you to look at. And it's really interesting if you go back to sort of like, because when you were a kid, you got the Argos catalogue before Christmas. Did you not? You used to get the Argos catalogue before Christmas. You used to go through it and go, I want that for Christmas and all of that.
Was your mum like, Christmas is coming? Do you want to ask Santa?
Ask Santa.
There's the book. There's the book.
Cross off.
Wait, what was that?
What?
I mean, at the end of the day, I like to go on the internet and I like to look at the Argos catalogue. Followed by which I sit on my own on a bench and I watch the trees.
It was quite interesting. It's quite interesting.
Move on, you're a psycho.
It was quite interesting, whatever.
Don't get all chopsy with me and sensitive.
I'll get all chops with you if I want to, you idiot.
I really love.
Here we go.
I really love it. I just sit down on my own and I look at the Argos catalogue and sometimes I even look at the potties.
I used to look at the male underwear section, but that's a completely different story. So
in Argos, are we talking about the same Argos or is this Argus?
I don't know. It might have been the case catalogue.
How times have changed, though. Someone tagged me on this, and I'm not sure whether you're going to keep this in, but it's part of fact. Can you remember when you were a kid and you were probably about like 9 or 10, and you're coming home from school, and sometimes you used to take a shortcut and you used to go through the woods, and then you'd go, oh, Dom, James, come over here, and you found a porno also in the woods.
Yes.
Why were they always there? You know why, don't you? Because when he was older, it's him. She's with his Argos catalogue, the pervert.
But did you used to go back to school and go, I found it. You can find it there.
Yeah. Find it, and it was the pages.
Used to get more and more crusty as everyone went.
Oh, it did. And I must.
At number 4 for my children's toys is, and I'm going to say you're so going to rip the mickey out of me for this one, is a spirograph.
I can't. Do you know what I haven't got?
I got one for Christmas and I never used it.
Oh,
I used to spend hours using it. I used to love them. I know, but I used to love them. I know.
Mummy, the picture's coming on and I'm just drawing circles.
There was a lot of signs back in my early youth of where my life was going to go.
Oh, you are brilliant.
Right, at number 3
that is priceless.
This is slightly different. Does anyone remember the Boglins?
Do you know what? I will say to you, Ian, that is genius because I had secondhand. Sorry, I'm thinking about the spirograph. Oh.
I'm drawing circles. Sorry.
That's about as good as you got.
News rounds coming on. Can you imagine him with his little head? Circles, mummy. Oh my dear God! It was his little face when he turned around and went. My next choice was spirograph. Oh my days! A little spirograph. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, that's brilliant.
Spirograph.
With his little pencil. Oh.
That's what made this is because it's so hard. It's what makes me...
I was
anyway, Boglins we were talking about.
Never heard of one home from the car boot. So I put my hand in it. There's a toenail inside the Boglin. So I brought my. It was a dirty toenail. So Boglins were great because you used to have the good Boglin.
There you go. That's a Boglin, Darren.
No, I've never seen one.
Oh my days! I still got him with his little tie on. Oh, Boglin, great.
Darren, Damien, can I just say?
Yeah.
Look at the price of that on eBay.
What?
£110.
Oh my goodness me!
Have you still got yours? Flog it.
No, I haven't.
They used to come in a box that was a jail. They were great. Really good choice, that one. Yeah.
Oh, right. At number 2, this is difficult.
Oh, please let it be another spirograph thing.
No, it's not. Screwball Scrabble. You must know Screwball Scrabble.
I've heard of it, never played with one.
Oh,
though.
Ian, seriously. Don't.
Yeah, see, I just obviously had a better
Don't.
childhood than you.
Oh, look.
What's wrong with Screwball
face.
Scrabble? What's wrong with Screwball Scrabble? Whatever.
Yeah.
You bunch of really. Right. My number one, then, I'm going to redeem myself because it's a favourite toy of many, 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 many people. Been going for years and years and years and years and years and years, and it is Lego.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
No, Darren, you can't roll your nose at Lego.
You can't
I
roll
can't
your
stand
no.
Lego. I can't stand Lego.
amazing.
No, you can't say that.
As a dad of four, no, maybe 5, 6, 7, no, yeah, 4 children, right?
Right?
That you know of.
Yeah. The amount of times
talking about your pencil.
I've stood on Lego and it's
Killer.
crippled me for a week.
Killer.
I bet your dad hated Lego. Hated
I
it.
know. It's. Now, do you know?
I can imagine you were the really clean boy with your spirograph and had just put everything away first
See,
and then got the next lot of toys out. So
me and my brother, were both into Lego, and we used to build cities pretty much in the garage. So yeah, Lego is my number one, and I will defend Lego.
No,
and
I'm on your side there. I think. Now, I used to be massive into buses, so I used to make little buses.
You should
All
say
right.
me about spirographs. Are you sat? Are you train spotter? Oh, look, it's a number 57. Oh, it's 2 minutes early. Oh, look, it's engine number 4259.
I don't know, I feel like
I got to say, got Ian touche. Very good.
I like a bus every now and then. All right, I like to see. All right,
Oh,
right
it's
down there.
number 57 bus. It's the circular bus that goes through Manchester, Winyates and Woodrow and goes to the town centre. Oh.
I used to get a bus pass and I used to go on then.
Yeah, I did as well, actually. Did you? What? Did you used to drive? You used to just sit on them all day.
Did you write numbers down of the buses as well?
No, I just used to go on the different routes and like go, oh, I've been on the Ashford Bank route. I've been on the Matsborough Circular. And then they
Did you used to go to the ones that used to go really far out of
Yeah,
town? It's like,
yeah. And I used to be
where
like,
am I?
oh, I'm not coming. Studling. Lovely.
So that was my top 5
Good.
children's toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I knew
I must be honest, you could beat this, but they were.
I'll give you some honourable mentions very quickly. Scale Electrics was one of them.
Yeah.
Yes, fantastic.
And Big Track.
Okay.
I saw, yes.
We
Oh,
get 2 honourable mentions, and those
Yeah.
are really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the fact that you admitted a spiral graph was in your top. I mean, of all the toys in all of the universe, you chose a little thing that you put a little pencil in, like a little hole that you put a little pencil in.
But you could get some really good shapes.
I bet you can.
They're all circles, though.
So next up, Darren. We will have you, please.
Okay, so my top 5 are, I've got to say, are better than Ian's top 5 because these are great kids' toys that I grew up with.
Yeah.
Right.
But saying that, you said you're moving.
I mean, Spirograph is not a kid's toy, really.
It's not. It's a bit like the Big Breakfast isn't a kid's show.
Yeah, it's a posh toy to make pretty little patterns.
It's
Whatever.
not a posh toy.
I never even opened mine for Christmas that year. Oh, thanks.
You're just an ungrateful.
Oh.
You're just an ungrateful.
It was.
aren't you,
It was
really?
always. Oh, thanks, Uncle John. See you later.
Ian,
Anyway,
I phoned
right.
you this morning and you turned round and you said, sorry, I've got to go. I'm just finishing off my quail egg. That's what kind of... You have quail in the morning.
Right.
We actually had 2 quails. Got eaten by a fox. Anyway, Darren, your
Yes.
top 5, please.
Right. So top 5 then. Number 5 is my. I don't want to say it now.
Oh, go on. You built yourself up.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a good list. Carry on.
Go on.
Yeah.
Can you
What is it?
black Damian out because he'll make me corpse when I say this?
No, go on.
Right. Number 5 is my Superman outfit. I had a child Superman outfit, not the
Get
new
him off
padded
the show.
ones.
Did you used to get woken up and be licked and then got in the shower? You pervert. Your bloody Superman outfit.
I've always been a fan of the Christopher Reeve era of Superman when I was growing up. I was an 80s child, so I got a Superman outfit.
It's an item of clothes.
Dressy up thing.
Darren, can I just say I'm sorry?
Just for the people that are listening,
That's
it's just a picture of a rather rotund gentleman in a
I know.
Superman.
I'm still fighting the lockdown podge, but I'm
No,
nowhere
you're
near
not.
like
You're
that.
not, because you've always been a bony guy. That's,
Ian,
it's just bony. You're just a bony guy. That was probably par with your... A, it's a clothes item, and B, it's not even a toy, man. Your favourite...
it is a toy.
It's not a toy, it's clothes. You don't turn around and go, oh, my He-Man pants were my favourite toy.
Shush. Pair of you.
It's items now.
And you had to go at me about a
You with your
spirograph.
fattest jokes, Ian, and you with... I enjoyed it anyway, so shush. Okay, so number 4 is Damien will moan that it's not a toy. You both may moan it's not a toy, but it is a toy. I had hours of fun on this, and I got to do some stunts on this as well.
Did it vibrate?
No, it was a BMX bike.
No, I'll give you that, because
Yeah, I'll give you that. I will give you that one.
I think it was 1989, that was the biggest selling toy. So, no, do you know what, Mr. Antrobus? I salute you, sir. But
Thank
I
you.
had a bike that was also slightly toyish, which isn't on my list. And I can't remember, it was a Wildcat. And it had like
And it had a computer box on it.
yeah, like a little,
Yeah.
and it went...
Yeah, you were either a wildcat idiot or you were a really cool BMX kid, and I was obviously.
Oh, I'm sorry, because you were riding your bike with your bloody Superman.
I was a rally road bike. Sorry, just letting you know.
Rally Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheap. Anyway, right. So
With stabilisers.
I bet he had stabilizers. Right. So number.
It was a woman's bike. What are you going to say about that? Eh?
So
No,
you-
I'm all for whether it's a man,
Why
whether
are
it's a woman.
female bikes? Why do they have the bit that goes down, not the bar that goes across?
I don't know.
Why though? Has anyone?
I've never
surely-
wondered why it went down.
He has
I'm not sure.
He has a
Never.
habit.
Yeah, but
Never.
yeah, but surely if a bloke's riding a bike and that big bar's there, and then they sort of fall on top of it, it's going to hurt more than it would if a woman fell on top, isn't it?
Damien's got an answer. Come on with your answer.
I
Come on.
can't. This show has gone over my head. We've started it by a licking dog mother. You with your protractor. I just can't. You with looking at some psycho in your house. I can't. But BMX was brilliant.
Yeah.
Really good.
Okay. Number 3 is the whole set, including Skeletor's Castle
Yeah.
Grayskull, the whole
Yeah.
set of He-Man,
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
little figurines.
Yeah, fantastic. I had
Yeah.
the purple batter cat, and I told you last week I'd sneezed at it, and it got really congealed. Sneezing, Ian, because I was a child. It wasn't okay? Because I was a child.
Dear me.
Not
Right.
like you, busy circling things.
That one, Ian's not commented on that because he's still thinking about his circles.
No, do you know what? I didn't really go for
But no, because this was a. I'm not saying it.
He-Man toys.
Were you more of a She-Ra guy? Or?
He must have
No,
been.
not
yeah.
really Barbie. Stereotype. And all.
Oh, don't be like that. Come on.
Yeah, if you're going down that road.
All right,
Okay,
don't
so-
put me in a box.
Number 2 was a Tomitronic. Do you remember a Tomitronic? It was a hand.
Is that the
red.
You lose to look through it? Yes.
And you did this on the top with it, and through the goggles of it, it's like Space Invaders. I'm not swearing, by the
Yes.
way, but it was
No, do you know what? I've actually got
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
because it was the one you put the slots in.
no.
No. So this was the one where you used to look through it, and you used to be able to play Space Raiders, and they did Snake and not
Yeah.
Snake, but Tetris.
Oh no, I was thinking of the Viewmaster. Remember that?
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
you
what
used
you
to get
mean.
little films with the,
Yeah.
The circle
posters on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, this is actually that Tomitronic. Believe it or not, was really weird because we were watching a new program only last night with Idris Elba in it called The Long Run.
You and who though? You keep pointing to someone like someone's there. For the love of God, man, tell me who is in that house with you. Because you point to them, you've referred to them. Who's in your house?
Donna. So
All right, Donna.
no. It's
Looking good.
it's my other half.
Hey,
Anyway, so we were watching it, watching The Long Run with Idris Elba in it, and that's set in the 80s, and the kid pulled out a Tomitronic computer game. It's great.
it's going on a bit now, isn't it?
See,
To be honest, it goes on.
But you think how far we've progressed from that used to be the state of the art. I remember having one of those and being really excited for having this really simple Space Raiders game.
I miss the 80s. I think they were a great.
But you think now that kids have got the phones, they've got games that we couldn't dream of playing on a console.
Yeah.
You could probably play them same games now on apps on your phone.
Yes.
Good choice there, Darren. I've got to say, yours are much better.
It hasn't done number one yet. It hasn't gone to number one yet. Come on, number one.
Number one is the item that it was a toy. I played with this toy for hours on end. I was a fan of the TV series that was on as well.
I think it's the same as mine. I think it's the same as mine.
I was a fan of the TV series that was on as well. And I used to take him or it to bed with me because it was a cuddly toy that was my pacifier, my sleep friend.
It may be the same teddy as I had, but
I don't know what
did this teddy of yours like to eat cats?
No, I had. I wish I had it, and
do you know what I'm on about?
No,
I have no idea.
I thought you meant Roland Rat.
No,
Alf.
Alf. The little brown snout on him. Yeah.
One of the top-selling toys in the 80s. Darren, commend you, sir. That was a impressive list. Don't bother coming on next week, Ian, because tonight...
Mate, if I'm not coming on, there will be no podcast because neither of you could do this.
How very rude.
Can I just remind you what I do for a living on a daily basis?
Yeah, but you can't do this, though, can you?
I mean, do you know what? Let's not all start getting it out and saying, can you do this? Can you look at mine? Can you see what mine does? Because we all know that...
I've done more of it with you than... I've done more of it... No, I've done...
Have you?
No, I'm not, I'm not going to go.
You know what? It's not bingo innuendo, whatever it's called. Yeah. Innuendo bingo.
Thank you. Right, so Damien, let's hear... Oh, sorry, I'm taking over then, Ian. I could do your job.
It's turned into an absolute bitch fest.
Could you do the Zoom call? Could you do the Zencast recording? Could you do the editing? Could you do the uploading? Could you do any of that, Darren?
I can edit it.
You don't even know how to log on and use Twitter.
Good evening and welcome back. Tonight
not difficult, is it?
On one corner we have a man.
Can you do Instagram? No.
That looks like a bear. On the other side.
Have you still got one of those massive Nokia phones with big buttons? Because that's... Is that what you do?
Do you know what? I don't know what the world's coming to. Why don't we all just get along?
He escalated quickly then, didn't he?
You know, he did. He went again there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Can I do mine?
Both of you, really. Right, Damien, your top 5 children's toys, please. I believe you have props.
No, I couldn't find them all, so sorry.
Oh, disappointed.
No. I know. I've got the one, woo, but he's not on my list. So Ric Flair. So number 5 is something that I didn't have for ages, but eventually I got one, and the box has been ripped, but you could then see inside a little white. And you saw a little bottle with a little thing that said cherry, and you got it out of the box, and you put ice in it, and you wound the ice.
Oh, I know. Yes,
Mr. Frosty.
Frosty. Sorry.
Yeah, Mr. Frosty.
Was that a toy? Was it not just a children's kitchen implement?
True story about.
I feel about this, to be honest. Mr. Frosty was a toy. It was a thing for a kid. It was a toy. Yours was stationary, Ian.
Yeah, but for children, not for adults. So a toy. So I'm gonna argue with you on that one. Mr. Frosty is not a toy.
Wasn't it a slush machine for a child? Is that
it was for a child? That's why it's on my child's list.
Because I bought a slush machine for my other half.
All right, do you want to move on? I'm sick of the pair of you.
And we
move on.
We took it back because of the amount of salt that you had to put in them.
Well, I'm glad you took it back. No one knows what that says.
Yeah.
Why would you put salt in a slushy machine?
You do. Part of the ingredients you put in there is loads of salt.
Number 4, you miserable. Okay, number 4. It wasn't Lego, but you can make things with it. And it was really cool.
Stickle bricks?
Yes, it was.
Was it really?
Stickle bricks is number 4. Stickle bricks. You put them together and you never knew what it made. It kind of just looked like a... It was great. It was great fun. You never knew what you made out of it because it didn't look like anything. You had the little triangle ones. You had the little circle ones. You could probably make a face out of it. That was it. But stickle bricks were amazing.
I had loads of those.
They weren't. They were crap.
Do you know what? People are listening to this. They're going, Damien, do you know what? You're right. Because I had stickle bricks and I had hours of fun with them. Not many people are sitting there going, oh, I'm watching Fresh Prince of Air with my protractor. Oh.
Wasn't a protractor, it's a spirograph. Anyway, number three. Before you melt. It's so hot.
This is the noise it used to make. And it used to feel like the house was taking off. And you'd sit down and you think, can't wait for this. You had to wait 20 minutes. It was an Amstrad CPC 464.
That is not a kid's toy.
What do you want about?
At all. It's not a kid's toy.
No, it's a games console. It's a toy.
It wasn't. It was a programming. It was a computer. That's not a kid's toy.
No.
You see, what nearly made my list, one of my honourable mentions, was a Commodore
Atari.
64.
Yeah, Darren.
But they're not toy. If we're going on that, I would have had a Sega Mega Drive.
But you can't do stuff on. You can only play games, which is a toy, on those computers.
Yeah.
You can code on an Amstrad and you can code on a Commodore 64. That's what they were all about.
Toy.
Code.
Definitely a toy.
Definitely not a toy. Not a toy.
One of the best.
I like that. It's good.
To you.
It's good that.
Hey.
It's good that.
Number 2. Sorry. If you got this in your finger, it would really hurt. And he was one of the main characters in it. Can you imagine? You got it in your finger and it...
Splinter.
Yes!
Turtles.
Yes! That is my number 2.
Splinter was a rat.
Donatello. He was.
So Splinter was a rat, not the turtle
So
itself.
I had Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo, and Donatello. The only thing I never got, and my friend had it and was cocky about it, he had the turtle van, which was that the turtles went into. Had it, loved them, was the best ever.
I had a turtle costume. I had Raphael, the red one, the red thing. Sorry.
Do you know what? This hasn't gone down great this week. You're all a bunch of so, you know what? For this week...
I liked dressing up a lot as a kid.
You've turned round now, and this whole item has gone to absolute...
Whose phone is that? It's been going all evening.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that yours?
Yes. Sorry about that. Come on, call.
Ding! Ding!
Anyway, right. Changing gear. I'm just going to do my final one because this has been the worst list. You're horrible. Vile. So basically, they was good against evil, all right? One of them was a van, one of them was a gun. It was great. Amazing.
What?
One of them was a gun, one of them was a little van. And they were in disguise.
Transformers.
Yeah, and I had all of them. And I've still got my Optimus Prime. It's probably worth a lot of money. Do you know what? No.
Where is it, though? I thought you were going to bring it out.
Right, honourable mentions. I'm going to show you what I found. And loads of kids had this, but I don't know what it's called. So just for the people that are on listening to this, it's a robot, right? But I don't know what the robot was called. So I'm going to show it you now.
I had one of those.
Oh, yes.
You see that?
Yes. So for those listening, it is it's like an old 50s sci-fi show's robot.
So what's that then?
Used to shuffle along, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
And I don't know if I can take the back off it now. Oh, I can. I can put batteries in it. That's a bit exciting.
Turn it on.
No, there's no batteries in it, man.
Oh.
So that's and the honourable mention. I'm just going to go out there, okay? Micro machines.
Good shout.
Yeah, like micro.
Good shout.
When it was on someone's little finger.
Yes.
A micro machine.
You're supposed to buy them from Tesco. You used to get them from Tesco.
One that you'll probably never remember, and they're really rare. Battle Beasts.
Hang on a minute.
They were tiny little figurines, and they were all had little powers. They were called Battle Beasts. There you go.
Yes, I do remember them.
In 1992, the top-selling toy. Woo!
What, the actual one?
WWF
Oh.
figures.
I thought
so not Ric Flair because he was WCW at the time, I think.
Woo!
But then,
Woo! Really nice pecs, hasn't he? Right, good. Do you know what? Out of all the shows we've done, this has been one of the best shows. However, that top 5 was an absolute bunch of... Thank you. Awful, because you both didn't care. You've come on, Darren, with your little skin peeling and your little Mavis who's in your room with you, all like oh. And you, Ian, with your little mustard top because you think you look like someone from Top Man. You haven't even bothered. You put stationery on there.
The kind of people that would use a spirograph would wear a top like that in the 70s and 80s, wouldn't they?
Do you know what? I know we've done films already, but we're putting a decade on it. So next week, 1980s top 5 films. Make an effort, lads, because this week sucked.
I'll think about them about 4 o'clock on Thursday afternoon next week.
I love the prep.
Really changed. Do you know what? Good night. See you later. Thanks for listening. Everyone take care and we'll see you next week. All right?
That was our top 5 children's toys.
Which was...
And that's it for another episode of the As Yet Unnamed Podcast. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed the show. If you're listening on a podcast app, then click on subscribe and also leave us a review if you're listening on Apple. If you're listening and watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel at IanHRP on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter at As Yet Unnamed Pod. We're also on Facebook as well. Search for us on there. Or you can go to the website drakeupphotography.co.uk/podcast. Thank you, Darren Antrobus.
Thank you.
And thank you, Damian Lee.
Thank you very much. Good night and ta-ta.
We will be back again next week. On Monday, we release the final episode in this series of the interviews. And we will be back again on Wednesday. We'll carry on these extra shows for as long as we can feasibly do it. And before we start to really fall out with each other, you should hear the outtakes. Apparently, we're not allowed to mention that. Right. So, thank you very much for listening. Until next week, keep safe, keep well, follow the rules, wear your mask, all that sort of stuff. Goodbye, au revoir, ta-da!
3 men close to a midlife crisis. 3 microphones, 1 Zoom call, all lead to this. It's the As Yet Unnamed Podcast.
The uncle of an 11-year-old girl.